Hey peeps, it's your Uncle Mongrel and yeah, Robin here. It is Friday at 2:30. We already kind of told y'all we had some changes in all our plans. Last Friday the job got canceled and contract got canceled, so we had to make our plans to escape and head back. And well, it turns out the slide on one of the slides on our RV, the cable frayed and broke, and it took 4 of us to get the thing slid back into place. We made an appointment to drop it off at 10 o'clock on Monday morning at Camping World in Chichester. And we dropped it off. We were there at 9:40. Dropped it off, and we're told that they would contact us Tuesday morning to let us know what they found. Tuesday came and went. Wednesday was coming and going. I called about 3 times, left my number, my name, what we were trying to find information on. Never got a call back.
5 miles. Turn left on North Road.
Yeah, that is our new Garmin. Anyway, we... oh man, this is kind of a little frustrating. We got a call back Wednesday afternoon at about, what time was that, babe? About...
right before closing?
Right before closing.
Which is 6 o'clock at night.
Now, our plan was to pull out Saturday morning at about 7 o'clock, okay? So, we get a call Wednesday afternoon about 5:30. They close at 6. And he's told me that all he knows is it's in the shop.
Yeah, it's been dispatched.
It's been dispatched
to service.
To service.
Yeah.
Well, good. That should have been done on Monday. And that he said it should be done by sometime Thursday. No time frame. Sometime.
Yeah. Didn't know time frame. Just
so Thursday we waited and we waited and we waited and
we waited some more.
We waited some more, and we've called several times. At this point, I had called myself at least like 8 times, no less than 8 times, and left my name and number no less than 8 times for a call back.
And then Wednesday afternoon, I called and left a voicemail, a very not real happy sounding voicemail for our service guy, and left my phone number. And he actually called me back about an hour later.
Yeah.
So I know
he's getting the messages. And
he's getting the messages, and he has our phone number.
It has hers. I've left mine, and at one point, I think it was Wednesday afternoon, before Robin called and left hers, I called, and the girl at the front desk answered and said that they're really busy in service and nobody's answering the phone. Would you like to leave your name and number? I was so frustrated, I said no, because you never call me back anyway.
Turn right on Wilkins
and I hung up.
Road, then take the first left.
Yeah, well, that's when I called later.
That's
That I'm
when she
calling
told me.
because this is ridiculous.
It's gotten ridiculous. Our frustration level's going through the roof. We need to know what's going on. We have 3 things for them to do: fix the slide out, try to fix the awning lights, which we told them shorted out. We tried to fix the light above the cap because we told them it's shorted out. Everything's working, it's shorted out, you need to replace the lights. We told them that Monday morning at 9:45 when we dropped it off. Okay? We told them what was wrong with the slide, that we'd already worked on it and diagnosed what it was and given them the direction of where it was, where it goes. Now this is a Keystone Sprinter, one of the most popular brands of RVs out there, and about 63% of their slide outs use the cable system. Therefore, the cable slide out systems is a prevalent choice for these manufacturers and should be a known entity.
Right. And it's not like we didn't have a clue what was going on and they had to figure it out. We told them the problem.
Exactly.
So it's not like, it's taken us 2 days to figure out what's going on. I don't get it.
I don't get it. But the biggest thing is that no communication. No communication. No call back. Nothing.
It's like people are hiding from you.
And then the Thursday, it's supposed to be ready sometime today, right? No call all day. We call at 4:30 and leave a message with the lady.
No, it was it 4:30? It was about 4:16. It wasn't. It was like 4.
We'll say 4:15. Okay. All right. We called it like 4:15.
Okay.
Regardless, it was just after 4 sometime. and left a message directly with the lady who's the service desk.
I don't know what she is.
I don't know what she is.
Audrey.
Okay?
I don't know who she
Turn
is.
right
I don't know.
on Seasons.
And she said she would leave a message for him. 5:50 rolls around and have not got a call back. I call up there. They're closed their shop. Their service closes at 6. I get some guy on the phone. I have no idea who this guy is. And he says, my service writer left at 5. We left a freaking message at 4:15.
Turn right on Shaker
And he left
Street.
at 5 without reading it, without contacting us.
Yeah. Well, he was hiding. He knew it wasn't ready, and he didn't want to get into it. So he was hiding. He left. He ran
So
away.
I told this guy, and whoever I was talking to, I said in no uncertain terms how frustrated I was, and that trying to get information is like pulling teeth from these people, and it's we're pissed off, and we need to know something. Somebody could please call us back Friday morning,
In
first
1
thing.
mile, turn left on
We
Elkins
hadn't heard
Road.
anything. We hadn't heard anything. We called at 11:15, and we left a message 11:15, and we were told we would get a call back from our writer, our underwriter, and time's ticking by. 2:15, we get a call, and he tells me that they've diagnosed that the lights need to be replaced, and they need to order those, and that they're working on the slide right now. They found the frayed cable, which I told them about,
Yeah.
and they're getting it replaced, and they'll have it
Turn
ready
left
in
on
about
Elkins
30
Road.
minutes. And I said, forget the lights. We don't have time to order parts. You should have ordered those Monday when I told you.
You knew they weren't working.
You know, and well, anyway, I restrained myself from really exploding on the guy on the phone, and I know Robin really wants to explode on this guy. Wants me to yell at this guy.
I don't know if it'll do any good to yell at this guy. I want to talk to I'm going to be their Karen for today.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk to whoever's in charge of this store.
It's plain and simple. Just give us information. Give us
Turn left on Village
information.
Road.
They should have been updating us all along. They should have had it in the shop and been able to go off of our notes and looked at it right away. And here's the kicker. This lady's telling me that my last 4 digits, my number is 2149. She has 2419 on her paperwork, and that he's been calling the wrong number all week, which doesn't freaking fly, because I've called and left my number no less than 8 times, and Robin has called, and he's called her back, but not called me back. So we're headed there now, because I told him forget the lights, that we were supposed to leave at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, that this day was our packing day. We should have already had the RV packed and been getting ready and relaxing and getting ready to go.
Should have been already ready to go.
And now we are under the gun. I honestly don't know if we can get it done and get out of here by 7:30 in the morning. We may have to wait till Sunday, which is when snow and
Sunday
sleet's
is
supposed to
crappy
hit.
weather.
So I don't know what's going to happen. We're heading there now, because he said, when do you think you'll be ready to pick it up? And I said, we're leaving on
I said, we're on our way.
We're on our way right now.
We're on our way.
And he said, okay, it'll be ready in 30 minutes. I'm like, good, because it takes us 40 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're headed over there now. I just wanted to get this down on audio recording, where we're at with this, our frustration level. This is this entire New England trip this time around has been nothing but stress, financial burden, mental anguish, and a constant state of hurry up and friggin' wait and no information. And our stress level is through the roof, and these guys might take the brunt of it. Anyway,
Well, they're the reason for our frustration level.
they are? Yes.
Well, for the past 5 days.
It's 5 days? Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm just so frustrated. It's like I want to pack stuff, but I can't.
We've got
you
the
know?
motel room packed up as much as we can.
I mean,
and
every
there's
minute
nothing
we're
we
here
can
is
do.
costing us money because
Yeah.
we have to stay in a motel room, which I don't know how much that's going to cost. But I'm just, I am extremely frustrated with this. I have worked in customer service most of my life in one fashion or another, whether I was at the bottom of the pole or the top of the pole. And, you know, I have found out that as long as you communicate with your customer, things usually turn out okay. But when you just, you know, ghost them and don't tell them anything, that's where the problems start. That's where people get really upset and frustrated, and you're going to get griped at. And a lot of times, it may not even be your fault what the problem was. But you would at least think that you could call that person and say, hey, here's what's going on. I know I told you this, but it looks like it's going to take a little bit longer than we thought. I'm so sorry. I know that doesn't make up for it, but we're really trying to get it done, and I will let you know where we are in the process tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Whatever.
When you tell somebody that you're going to call them. Just do what you say you're going to do. Even if you have to call them and say, I'm sorry, my information was wrong, it's going to take longer. That's information they have. Not calling them is not information they have.
If you get a message from somebody that says, you know, please call these people, oh, I'm leaving in 30 minutes, so I'm not even going to deal with that. What
the hell, man?
You know?
And then at least twice this week, they've told us that their computer systems have been messing up all week, and it's just trying to get the information around. I'm like,
no.
And I'm thinking to myself, that doesn't freaking fly. I've been in telecommunications for over 30 years. Computer systems go down all the time.
Yeah.
There are ways to work around that.
You should have a way in place. I worked in medical. Our computers went down. It didn't happen often, but it happened. And you have to have something in place. You don't need a computer to fix an RV. You can use a telephone to call anybody you need to call. You can write it down. Whatever.
And carry it from the back of the shop to the front of the shop.
Yeah, you don't need a computer. You can always go later and put that information into the computer once it's back up. But don't make the customer wait 5 days while you're figuring out your computer.
So,
doesn't fly.
All you newbies out there and all you greenie-weenies, this is stuff you're going to have to deal with. And just like the rest of us. And over the last 24 months, the RV industry has increased over 300% and is still increasing. You've heard other people say this year it's going to be harder and harder to find places to park your RV because there's so many people out there doing it now, okay? With this pandemic specifically, people wanted to be able to get away and not be in contact with other people. Well, guess what? You're still in an RV park. You still got to be in contact with some people, for crying out loud. Anyway, I'm a little more frustrated right there, but this is stuff you're going to have to deal with, and it really saddens me, just the state of our nation and the way customer service is now at the bottom of the list for any business. Telecommunication industry has gone to total crap with the way they treat the customers. Used to be customers were number one. You did everything in your power to make the customer happy. And when you had that, you had good ratings, you had people that paid their bills, and you had a good business. Now that's not the concern. And it looks like that's bleeding over into other industries, like the RV industry. Because this is all unacceptable. We should have been told us every step along the way what was going on. You know, even if they had to keep pushing things out. I'm sorry, we got overloaded. We had too many RVs in here. I'm not going to need yours till tomorrow. Fine. Tell me that. That's information I need to have. Anywho. Yeah. Okay, so we're about...
well, and the thing is, on Monday... Well, when was it? When was it? Saturday we called, made the appointment.
Saturday. We made the appointment.
Last Saturday we called, made the appointment with the lady. And we told her what was going on, and she's like, "Oh, can you leave it for a couple of days?"
A couple of days.
And at that time, we were like, "A couple of days? Yeah, we can leave her a couple of days. That's not a problem." And this is day 5.
Yeah.
Day 5 for a repair that we already knew. I mean, we already knew the lights didn't work. We already knew that. So you're telling us on Friday, "Oh, we're going to order those"? You couldn't tell us that on Monday, Tuesday afternoon, or something.
And for this particular problem with replacing a cable on this slide-out system, I'm going to put this out there. There's a couple of videos out there. This can be done in a matter of minutes. I just didn't have the know-how to pull it through using a pull socket and everything like that for the cable and electrical and everything. But there is ways of doing this in a matter of minutes. On the video that was shown, it took them 6 minutes to rethread a cable through the system without taking the entire system apart.
Right.
So,
But we decided to leave it to the professionals, and it's under warranty.
it's under warranty. Yeah.
So, we figured, okay, we'll let squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Sorry.
So they told us it's going to be like $208 just for diagnosing the 3 things that we told them were already wrong.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
sure.
we'll see what's going to happen with the slide. This is our frustration level, if you haven't been able to tell, is through the roof. So we'll let you know what happens. But either way, we're picking the RV up, and we're going to try like heck to get out of here tomorrow and head back south. We are so ready to just relax and get on the road and get home. Anyway, that's it for now. Love, peace, and bacon grease, y'all. Bacon.